Strangely enough, I just did a Jay Ara came to me last night. I felt his energy, not just the energy of Ara, but Jay Ara. And it was a classic Jay Ara expression. He said, he assured me I'm doing well. And I felt the energy of doing well. But I barely felt it. I felt it for a minute, and then the stalkers picked it up. Whatever with it. I mean, it was still flowing in my focal points, but they were in possession of my focal points, and they saw Jay Ara, which is fine because we actually spoke for quite a while. Well, I didn't realize. I thought I was just speaking to Ara. I was speaking to Jay Ara, and he's gonna come with me over the next few days and just. He's speaking to me right now. Well, this is just something he's left. He's gonna come with me over the next few days and just. He's gonna be around all the time. He's my spirit guide now. That's good. I mean, it fits, doesn't it? Yeah. When I was Achilles, I flowed with the rage of Eris, or the rage of Ara. Maybe that was Jay Ara as well. Now I flow with the rage of Jay Ara. Or maybe, I suppose, something else is a bit more relevant in this life. I like rage. Yes. His rage and my rage, they resonate so well. It's an understanding. And, something better. Something better than rage. Something better than rage. Jay Ara. Suppose a sense of this sort of calm confidence. Calmness and confidence. What's the word for a combination of calmness and confidence? That's what I pick up from Jay. I pick up so many things from him that, but I always like the statement. It just resonates so well. Flowed with the rage, carried the rage of Eris when I was Achilles. We flowed together as the rage of Ara. That's interesting. See, the thing about that is, now that is interesting. That wasn't Jay Ara. I just realized. I believe Eris is another expression of Ara. A different expression of Ara. Not quite the strongest, smartest part. But, one of the stronger, smarter parts, but not the strongest, smartest part, not a different part. And that expression of Eris is, I think, also an expression of Lancelot as well. I think so. Yeah. So he came last night, told me things while I was dealing with the stalkers, old stalkers and new stalkers. So of course you can imagine what that's gonna kind of problems that's gonna start, because they're already living in my energy. They're always trying to use my focal points to connect to Ara and to get information about their lives, about other people's lives, and use my focal points to stalk other people as well. They can lower my vibration with a combination of their projections, and then possess focal point and use that focal point to stalk someone, just watch them for ages. They do it all the time. Really sick people. These are the new stalkers. And why did I say this would cause so much controversy? Because Deanna is JR's widow. She was very hurt by the loss of JR, and she is living in my head right now, watching right now. Deanna, there's Deanna. She's telling me that she's Deanna right now. I think she's more Sleepy Monroe, to be honest. And then there's Marilyn Manson. That one, I mean, I don't even see anymore when it's Marilyn Manson. I don't really see now, to be honest, but yeah. She's a piece of work. And of course, so now she's discovered, she saw JR's energy, so first it inspired her to leave me alone, but I know how these things go. It's gonna be a thing for her, I think, to use me to connect to JR. He just said, you don't know the respect. You don't know the respect I have for JR, Asher. Yeah. No. It's too much. Just way too much. If there's even anything good to begin with. I've been telling them all morning, just leave. Just leave. I mean, they get me with that every time. Speaking to the parts of myself. See, I don't want to send them energy. I'm speaking to the parts of myself that they might be possessing, and I explain to myself, all the parts of myself, that they should just leave, and they see it, they understand it. Yes, we should just leave. We don't want to do this anymore. This isn't leading anywhere good. In fact, it's getting worse and worse. It's become a bad habit. They understand this. They understand that, I think. Fine. No. So, Will, Sleepy Monroe. Well, Sleepy Monroe, around to... Will she invade my mind, possess it, live in it, so that she can speak to Jayara, try and speak to Jayara, communicate with Jayara, pick up Jayara's energy, do all the usual shit that she does. That's good. Do all the usual shit that she does. Or will she leave out of respect for Jayara, as she claims she has this mad respect for Jayara? Or is it just she has my perception and she likes to pretend to be her old self with my perception? Because all the new stalkers can do that. They can use my perception to pretend to be their old selves. They can be an imitation, although limited. Surprisingly realistic, but limited, like a 11-11. And that's another thing they like to do. But they have their real selves. I think they've threw so many attacks at me, they've forgotten who they are. So even their connection to Jayara, once such a sacred thing, has become, I don't know, they've forgotten it. Forgotten it. So I see that is a sad thing. There is a part of me that sees that. Although there are many other parts. So hopefully me and Jayara, we